EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Santa Clara. And they bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
One of the tight ends in motion right. To throw is Thompson. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Thompson to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
3rd and 5. Thompson now to throw. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. Thompson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On the ground, it's Walker, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
It's a gain of a yard, and this is 3rd down.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Throwing, Thompson. Shaheed with the catch. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Now, Thompson. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
2nd and inches. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Here's Thompson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. They run once more with McCaffrey. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down by Samuel Womack. 4 up. 2nd and 6 at the Seahawks 13-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard
The
line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. Here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Here's another shot from the 6. It's 2nd and goal. They run on the jet sweep. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it out of. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible, stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a 1st down.
He'll look to throw. This one's snagged by Smith-Njigba. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 46, Here's second and a couple. He'll drop to throw. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 31 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Myers now to add the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Open man is Jennings.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. Inside the 20. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. To throw is Thompson. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Thompson to throw. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Thompson now to throw. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. Thompson. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That ball's incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. That's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield when they're able to force the incomplete pass.
3rd and 6. Throwing, Thompson. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Now Thompson. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Now it's 2nd and 1. Here's Walker. Space to run inside the 20. And he is out of bounds. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He's fought through that first contact. They'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 14.
Here's Thompson. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Seahawks will cut the lead down to 4. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return, here's James. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's James. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 35 yards.
10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. That's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10. Back to throw. Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He was brought down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
This one intercepted. That's safety, Andre Cisco. Past the 40. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seattle.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Now the point after drop from Myers. It's up and through. And the Seahawks extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. Now an opening has the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and
4. Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is on the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Here's Purdy. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
action. He'll set up to throw. The open man is Smith and Jigba. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Seattle.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49ers 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. Downfield, he's got Horton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Seattle.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's Walker. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now, faking the give. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Bryce Huff. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here's James. Oh! He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Up to the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
26. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Boye Mafe in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. We're going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. To throw is Thompson. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Thompson to throw. Off rope, right side, taken by Njoku.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space, and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. They'll run for it with Walker. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Thrust gets incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, but obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. What a big play on 4th and 10. A gain of 48.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he's got another one. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
Line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing is Purdy. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
The score is Seahawks 35.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Thompson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they will finally run him down. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Here's 1st down. McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. They set up the screen to James. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
6 yards.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Here is first and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This is first and 10. Thompson now to throw. Outright Smith-Njigba has it. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
Brings up second and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Here's second down. Throwing, Thompson. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's Thompson. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They face second down and 7. Thompson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read, and instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball, and ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
Purdy down to a knee. That should be the final snap of this game. So a win here for the 49ers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. of a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got